Music, the universal language that transcends time, cultures, and borders, has been an integral part of the human experience for as long as we've existed. Its evolution over the millennia is a testament to our creativity and our need to express ourselves. But when did music actually begin? How did it evolve from the earliest primitive chants to the complex compositions of today? Join us on a journey through time as we explore the fascinating history of music from its prehistoric origins to the digital revolution of the 21st century. Welcome to our channel, your place for fun and entertaining educational videos. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button for more videos. Also, stick around until the end to learn about an exciting offer that will enhance your learning experience. 1. Prehistoric music. Our prehistoric ancestors likely used their voices to communicate, tell stories, and perhaps even influence the weather. They created rudimentary instruments from natural materials like stones, sticks, and animal bones, producing sounds that echoed the rhythms of their world. These early forms of music were probably linked to rituals, celebrations, and everyday activities. While there are no surviving musical artifacts from this period, the discovery of flutes carved from bird bones and mammoth ivory dating back to around 40,000 years ago provides evidence of early musical expression. 2. Ancient civilizations. As civilizations rose and fell, so did the sophistication of their music. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians developed one of the earliest known forms of written music around 2000 B.C. Their cuneiform tablets, etched with musical notation, allowed them to record hymns and songs for religious ceremonies and social gatherings. Music played a vital role in Egyptian society, featuring prominently in religious ceremonies, royal processions, and daily life. Egyptians favored instruments like harps, lyres, and flutes, which were often depicted in paintings and sculptures. The Greeks believed that music had a profound impact on the soul and mind. Philosophers like Pythagoras studied the mathematical relationships of musical notes, laying the groundwork for harmony and scales. They developed modes that influenced Western music for centuries. In India, the Vedic texts from 1500 to 500 BC contained references to music. And the ancient Indian system of music, known as Sama Veda, laid the foundation for classical Indian music. During this period, music was deeply rooted in religion and was used to accompany rituals and ceremonies. 3. Medieval music. The medieval era gave rise to some of the most enchanting music in history. In the early Christian church, music played a central role in worship, leading to the development of Gregorian chant, a form of plain chant that became the foundation of Western sacred music. Outside the church, secular music flourished with troubadours and minstrels composing and performing songs that often told stories of chivalry, romance, and the common folk. During the Middle Ages, instruments like the lute, viol, and early forms of the organ emerged, providing a backdrop for the flourishing of courtly love songs and tales of daring knights. 4. Renaissance music. The Renaissance marked a significant shift in music history. The use of multiple independent melodies, known as polyphony, became prominent, leading to complex and intricate vocal compositions. This era witnessed a surge in the popularity of vocal music, with madrigals and chansons being particularly celebrated. The invention of music printing by Ottaviano Petrucci in 1501 revolutionized the accessibility of music, allowing for wider dissemination and study. Composers like Josquin des Prez and Giovanni Pierluigi da Palestrina made significant contributions to choral music during the Renaissance, leaving behind a rich legacy of beautiful compositions that continue to be performed today. 5. Baroque music. The Baroque era was a time of grandeur and drama, both in art and music. This period saw the rise of the modern orchestra with the introduction of string, brass, and woodwind instruments. Composers experimented with new musical forms, such as the suite and partita. Opera also took center stage, with the first operas being composed. Claudio Monteverdi's L'Orfeo is considered a pivotal work during this era. The late Baroque period produced some of the most influential composers in history. including Johann Sebastian Bach and George Friedrich Handel, whose contributions continue to be celebrated worldwide. 6. Classical music. The classical era emphasized balance, clarity, and elegance, reflecting the intellectual and cultural movements of the time. Music during this period was characterized by its focus on form and structure. The symphony, sonata, and string quartet became prominent. Composers like Wolfgang Amadeus, Mozart, and Ludwig van Beethoven pushed the boundaries of musical expression and complexity, creating works that are timeless in their beauty and appeal. Mozart's Symphony No. 40 and Beethoven's Symphony No. 5 are iconic examples of the classical era's brilliance. 7. Romantic music. The Romantic era marked a departure from the structured forms of the classical period, giving way to a more emotionally charged and expressive style of music. Composers like Franz Schubert and Johannes Brahms focused on themes of individualism, nationalism, and the power of nature. Music became a vehicle for personal expression, allowing composers to convey their innermost feelings and emotions through their work. During this period, absolute music gained prominence, where the music's primary purpose was aesthetic and non-narrative. Famous works from the Romantic era include Chopin's Nocturnes and Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries. 8. 20th century music. The 20th century witnessed an explosion of musical styles and genres that continue to influence contemporary music. Jazz and blues originated in African American communities and gained international recognition during this century. Jazz, with its improvisational nature and syncopated rhythms, had legendary figures like Louis Armstrong and Duke Ellington, while the blues gave rise to iconic artists like B.B. King and Muddy Waters. The 1950s saw the birth of rock and roll, a genre that shook the world with its energetic beats and rebellious spirit. Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, and Buddy Holly became pioneers of this genre, influencing countless musicians to follow in their footsteps. Over the years, rock evolved into various subgenres, including psychedelic rock, hard rock, and punk. As the 20th century progressed, pop music continued to grow in popularity. Artists like Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Prince became global superstars, incorporating elements of rock, soul, and dance into their music. The latter half of the century also saw the rise of hip-hop, rap, and electronic dance music, further diversifying the musical landscape. 9. 21st century music. The dawn of the 21st century has brought about a new era in music, characterized by rapid technological advancements and evolving trends. The internet and digital technology have revolutionized the way music is distributed and consumed, giving rise to streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music. Artists like Adele, Taylor Swift, and Ed Sheeran have dominated the charts, often blending elements of pop, soul, and electronic music in their work. The 21st century has also witnessed a growing appreciation for global music influences, with genres like Afrobeats and K-pop gaining international recognition. Moreover, the lines between music genres have become increasingly blurred, giving way to a more diverse and inclusive musical landscape. Independent artists have found new avenues for success through online platforms, bypassing traditional gatekeepers in the music industry. The fusion of music with visual arts has also become prevalent, with music videos and live performances incorporating innovative visual elements. As we conclude our journey through the history of music, we're left in awe of its enduring power to captivate, unite, and inspire. From the earliest cave paintings depicting musical instruments to the digital masterpieces of today, music has been an integral part of human civilization. Each era has contributed its unique melodies and harmonies to the vast tapestry of musical expression. Looking ahead, the future of music holds exciting possibilities. Emerging artists continue to push the boundaries of creativity, experimenting with new sounds and blending genres to create something entirely their own. Technological advancements will undoubtedly shape how we create, perform, and consume music, keeping this art form ever evolving. As music continues to mirror and shape our world, one thing remains constant: its ability to touch our souls and connect us all. Thanks for joining us on this musical journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with your fellow music enthusiasts. Subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell to never miss out on our entertaining and educational content. And if you'd like to continue learning, check out our other videos on similar topics. Until next time, keep making beautiful music together.